There's one thing that's necessary, and you need to find out and figure out what that is. And you need to focus on the one thing that's necessary instead of being, watch this, distracted by multiple things that really are not necessary. They might be good, but they aren't necessary for this moment. I challenge you to really take inventory of your life and see how many things you're focused on that aren't necessary for this moment. Truth of the matter is, I promise you, those things are actually distractions, and you may not even realize it. This lesson is important because there's a vicious, bloody war between distractions and focus. Focus. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, someone asked that I would continue to teach on marriage and relationships, and they said they would hope that I would not stop because my wife has passed away, that they hope that I would continue to share the knowledge and the wisdom that she and I were sharing, that I would share down through the years with people, whether married or single, because they got a lot of value out of it. They also stated that they always trust what I had to say about it because they had watched me live it and walk through it, and the experience on my resume had been verified and validated. And I want to let people know that I will continue to teach on the subject of marriage and relationships. I love, and I know for a fact that there is a great deal of misinformation, a lot of misconceptions, a lot of misunderstandings as it relates to what it takes to have a healthy, solid, good marriage relationship. So yeah, I want to continue on that subject down through the years. God has really blessed me, my wife and I. For those of you who don't know, I think everybody probably knows by now, married when I was 19 and she was 18. We actually met when I was 17 and she was 16. And we dated for 2 years, and we were married for 37 years. Now, in those 37 years, we had our highs and our lows, especially the early years were extremely rough because we both were young. We both really didn't have all of the tools that we thought we had. Definitely didn't have all the tools we needed. There were tools we needed we didn't even know we needed. But I want to tell you that we managed to not just be married 37 years, but down through the years, year after year, trial after trial, test after test, challenge after challenge, we always managed to make it through, to grow, to bounce back, to become wiser. And because of that, the latter years were certainly far greater than those early years. And the latter years were almost like a dream, a marriage that was healthy and fun, thriving, and we were literally looking forward to growing old together. And God decided something differently. She passed away at the age of 55 years old. She had a birthday, July the 27th was her birthday, and then I think August the 25th, a little over a month later, she was transitioning. And 37 years is quite an accomplishment, especially nowadays. It's quite an accomplishment, especially in light of the fact that we got married when we were both teenagers. So when I talk about marriage and I talk about relationships, I want to tell you something. I know what I'm talking about, and I would hope that I could help as many people as possible because, you know, nowadays we have a lot of relationship gurus and a lot of people teaching you about relationships, but they don't have the experience. They have not been in a marriage for 30 plus years. And, you know, conjecture is good and ideas are good and theories are good, but until you've walked it, I think that really gives you the authority to talk it. And I want to share something with you that I need you to listen to. I want you to use it to your advantage, whether or not you're in a relationship now or not. If you're dating, you're single, or you're married, I want to tell you something because this is really game changing. I call this the L.I.N.E principle, L-I-N-E, the L.I.N.E principle, L-I-N-E. And I've been teaching this for years. I want to share it with you, and I'm sharing it absolutely free. This is something I normally share in my coaching master classes of marriage and relationships. It's something I normally reserve for my counseling sessions, but I want to share this with every and anybody because I know it's going to help a lot of people. The L.I.N.E. Okay. What is that? Stands for love is not enough. The L.I.N.E principle. Love is not enough. And I want to be very clear. I am saying that in marriage, love is not enough. Now that might sound weird or strange because according to Disney, that's all you need, love. And I want to tell you the truth of the matter is it takes more than love to have a successful, healthy, whole, happy marriage. Now, don't get me wrong. Love is important, extremely important. But hear me clearly. Love is not enough. 5 out of 10 marriages end in divorce because love is not enough. If love was enough, then everybody that got married would stay married because surely people are getting married. They are in love. They'll tell you they're in love. The man is in love. The woman is in love. Everybody's in love. So if love would be enough, then why do marriages end almost 50% of the time? It's because there is a missing component that must be equal to love. And I want to share that with you so that you can use it to your advantage. If you want to waterproof your marriage, you want to weatherproof your marriage, you want to warproof your marriage, listen to me. Make respect as important as love. And I know there's this teaching that's going on, and it's partially true. Now, don't get me wrong, that women want love, women need love, and men need respect. And that is true, tremendously true. But I want to share something with you. Women need respect too. And I think that's the missing component that's a part of this teaching that talks about when women need love and men need respect, and that if a woman wants love, if she'll give respect to her husband will give her love. I need men to understand this, that women need respect too. It is important that respect is a high priority in the marriage relationship. It's important that love has equal value and equal foundational construct in your relationship. Right along with the love should be respect. Right there, love, respect, and love. Because we already told you, love by itself is just not enough. Love is not enough. But when you add the chemistry of love and respect, you have something that can really stand the test of time. If you want peace in your marriage, hear me well, make respect as important as love. If you want closeness in your marriage, where you guys have a bond that is unbreakable, where you love being in each other's presence, you love spending time together, you love talking to each other, you love just the essence of your husband or your wife, trust me on this. Make respect just as important as love. And what will happen is you're going to feel a sense of closeness, because it is hard to feel close to someone who doesn't respect us. It is hard to feel close to someone who disrespects us. And everybody knows this is the absolute truth. Somebody disrespects you, you don't feel close to them. Somebody disrespects you, you don't want to cuddle up with them and be all lovey-dovey with them. No, when someone disrespects you, you want distance from them. I.e., the reason for 50% of marriages ending in divorce. Divorce is directly connected. So catch me, guys. I'm telling you, this is so good, to some form of disrespect. I promise you, anybody that's gotten a divorce, I guarantee you, the root cause of it was some form of disrespect. Now, disrespect shows up in so many ways that sometimes it's incognito. And you think it's one thing, but if you'll boil it down with the eyes of wisdom, you'd be like, oh my God, you know what? Pastor Troy is right. Yeah, disrespect. And disrespect will cause any relationship to dissolve because it's human nature. It's the way that we have been created to desire to be respected. Nobody wants to be disrespected. And nobody wants to be disrespected by somebody that says they love them. That's almost an oxymoron, really. Somebody says they love you, but they disrespect you. But they say they love you, but they keep on disrespecting you. But they say they love you, but they keep on disrespecting you. How long are you going to believe that they love you? How long are you going to accept the disrespect, even though they say they love you? Not long, because love is not enough. And let me tell you about this combination of love and respect. Love and respect will stop you from talking to your spouse in a disrespectful way. When there is love equally mixed with the respect, then even when you are angry and hot, you have boundaries, you have limits, you have things that you won't say because you know that that's disrespectful. Isn't it amazing how people can love you but talk to you out the side of their neck but still say they love you? Isn't it amazing how somebody in a relationship can say they love you, but they can curse you or call you out of your name? Oh, but they love you. What good is a love without respect? It's no good at all. So I want to tell you guys this, especially this young generation, especially those of you who are trying to navigate relationships. You have got to command and demand of yourself that you give respect to that person. You also have to command and demand respect from that person that you're in a relationship with. The one thing we're going to do is we're going to respect each other. That needs to be clear. When we're mad, the one thing we're going to do is we are going to respect each other. When we're frustrated with each other, the one thing we're going to do is we are going to respect each other. When we fall out and disagree and cannot see eye to eye, the one thing we're going to do is we are going to respect each other. So let me tell you something about this love mixed with respect. When love is mixed with respect and respect has a priority just as high as love, it'll stop you from hitting your spouse. It'll stop the domestic violence. It'll stop the physical abuse. Why? Because it ain't just that I love you, but I also want to respect you. So it's hot, it's heated. I want to put hands on you, but I'm not going to do that because I respect you and I want you to respect me. You know how disrespectful it is to hit your spouse? Man or woman, you know how disrespectful it is to call your spouse out of their name? It's disrespectful, but you want to tell me you love them. And I'm not saying you don't love them. Okay? I'm not saying you don't. Maybe you do. But I do know this. Love is not enough. Y'all get anything out of this? I'll close with this. Love without respect is a time bomb. Tick, tock, tick, tock. And it is only a matter of time before that time bomb detonates. Because love without respect is not enough to keep a marriage together. And let me tell you this, when respect is gone, it won't be long before the love is gone. And when the love is gone, the marriage is gone. But it starts with respect. Why? Because love is not enough. And that's my line principle, L.I.N.E. That's my line principle for marriage. I've been teaching this for years, giving it away tonight, absolutely free, or daytime, whenever you see it, because I really want to help people navigate relationships. I love love. I know what makes relationships work. Respect is at the top of the list. Command it, demand it, give it, expect it, receive it, and don't accept anything less from anybody just because they say they love you. Hey, if this has been a blessing to you, do me two favors. Number one, share it like your life depends on it, okay? Number two, leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what specifically that I said about this subject that blessed you, inspired you, spoke to you, or even better, helped you. I would love to see that. I'm giving this gift to you absolutely free because it made a difference in my relationship with my wife. When I began to understand this concept, when she began to embrace this concept, that no matter what, we were always going to respect each other. She respecting me, I respecting her. It enabled us to navigate some of the toughest parts of our marriage journey. And it certainly made the last, 10 years of our marriage just absolutely a blessing. Because the one thing we knew we had, if we didn't have anything else, we knew we had respect. And you can stay with somebody, man, when you know you got love and respect coming from them. And you know that no matter what, you can count on love and respect. That it's not going to wane. It's not going to fade. It's not going to be sometimey. It's going to be concrete when everything else is shaky. If you know that love and respect is going to be there, man, you'll be able to hang together, enjoy each other, grow together, navigate some of the dark parts of marriage, and really come out and come through successful. I hope this blessed you. This is Pastor Troy Wynn Sr., speaker, mindset coach, and author. Just taking a few minutes to encourage those of you who are trying to navigate love and navigate relationships and navigate marriage to listen to what I'm telling you, because I know from experience what makes a marriage work. 37 years. I learned a lot, and I want to share with you what I've learned down through those years. God bless you.